Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. In the stream yard, the mighty stream yard.
The Johnny sleeps tonight.
Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum.
In the stream yard, the mighty
mighty
stream
stream
yard. The Johnny sleeps tonight.
Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum.
Very sorry.
Where
I don't know
were we?
what the just happened.
It was not-
Also, you did an awful performance of that song.
Oh, that's being performed. I'm glad you heard that. That's definitely
Yeah,
being
me
put
too.
in the video.
I don't know.
I
Your
know.
computer just like blew up.
Johnny, come back. Make a half.
What?
Meet my face. Make the other half of my face.
I don't like that at all. Okay, weird. That's scary. Welcome back, or welcome to the All New Nerds podcast. You are tuning into a very, very special episode, because if you haven't told by the title or the thumbnail, it is the 1 year ANN anniversary of All New Nerds. Everyone clap around. Yeah. So we had some fun stuff today. We're sort of gonna, if for people that are new to the channel or we're not the day oneers, but if you're a day oneer, shout out. We're sort of gonna reminisce a little bit.
I'm not even a day one.
Yeah,
He's not even a
Levi
day
isn't
one.
even a day one.
Shout
But,
out to the day ones.
We're gonna reminisce a little bit on the history of the channel. And then we're gonna get into some questions that you guys asked and some that I wrote down because we didn't get enough questions. But anyways, don't worry about that. We're gonna have a fun podcast today.
We got a lot of responses. People like Spider-Man Lotus.
Yeah,
Yep.
That's been
a popular
And also,
thing.
just to preface, typical Ann fashion. Dylan still sick. Johnny sick. My eyes, I'm just absolutely dead. So
we're
we're
on
going in
excruciating pain.
100% and capacity. This is the care we give you, viewer. We're all messed up beyond belief, and we're here for you.
We're still here. Hey, we're
It's
still
not looking
here.
great for us.
We're still here.
We're still out
Basically,
here.
I'm a hero.
Through
Sorry,
thick and thin.
Through my throat.
Thick and thin.
Thick and
Yep.
thin.
All right, Dylan, take us in.
Take us in. All right. Well, so did we want to talk about some Eternals before we started off, or
Let's briefly go into it. Yes.
I mean, there's been a lot of news. I know that's not what this.
There's a lot.
About,
Yeah.
but there's been a lot. Like yesterday, there was an Old Republic Star Wars movie announced. There's a lot of things.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, was it officially
That's
announced?
hold it for Wednesday.
No.
All right.
We'll talk about that on Wednesday on the stream. If you don't watch our streams, go check them out.
So we talking quick Eternals then. How about you?
Quick Eternals.
Yeah,
all right, we're gonna go down the line. Thumbs up. Thumbs in the middle. Thumbs down. Done.
Okay.
Thumbs in the side. Still trying to decide.
Levi.
Hey.
2.5 out of 3. That's
Dylan has the wrong opinion. So
hey, you know what? So did Galileo. That's what they told him.
Let me hit
he
you.
Invented the stars or something like that.
That's not how that works. Dude.
Let me hit you with something.
Not how that works. You don't. Okay.
Eternals did something that I've never seen before.
A lot of things.
It had a cast of. I'm referencing one very specific thing though. It had a huge cast of characters, and in the finale of this stereotypical, or in quotes, Marvel film, action film, one of the characters, Kingo, who I liked the whole time because he's the comedic relief or whatever. He's funny. Empire Strikes Back was on in the background on his plane. I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. Instead of being the comedic relief, he just says, I don't agree with any of you, but I'm not going to fight you about that. And then he just leaves. And I just, something about that really resonated with me. So much so that I bought his Marvel Legends. But
you did?
I did.
How many do you have? Oh, only one.
Just the one. Just because I thought that was so fascinating to have a character in the finale of a superhero movie just go, no, I don't agree with this, but I'm not pressed enough to literally fight you and hurt my family over it. And I was like, you know what? That's what Anne is all about. We got different opinions.
Whoa.
But we're not gonna fight each other.
Kingo connection.
Where is this going?
Man. Well, it's the same theme,
no, I actually love that moment. And again,
that
we've
moment
never gotten that in a Marvel
really
movie,
resonated with me. And I think that's what Anne is all about, and that's how I'm pivoting to Anne through Eternals.
Okay.
Thank you, Chloe
I like
Zhao.
it.
You,
That
Johnny,
was it?
you don't get an. I thought it was a pretty good pivot.
That was
All right,
good.
maybe I
That's good.
pulled it out a little too
It's a
soon.
unique one.
I
It's a
just
unique
think the
one.
character's choice embodies what Anne is meant to be all about.
Sure. I like it. I'm with it.
You know,
I'm
we're
with
all
the Kingo
our
connection.
audience got different. You know what? As of writing this Dimes to a Dollar podcast, you just commented that the movie sucked on the video, and that's you know what?
Just saw that? Oh,
That's
okay.
all right. That's okay. And
We
that's
can
what it's
still
all.
okay.
And that's what it's all about.
Trim
I'm
it
We
not
up.
love
gonna.
you. We love
I'm
you.
not gonna fight you.
Either
I'm not
way.
gonna kill you like Kingo said he would, like Icarus would. That's not what we're about. We ain't Icarus
Exactly.
here. We're
Not
Kingo.
gonna stab her in the back like a Sprite.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh yeah, a little bit of Eternal spoilers, I guess. I don't know.
Dylan
Yeah,
ruined
that
the movie
was-
for
yeah.
everyone.
I'll put a
Yeah,
little
wow.
spoiler alert
Yeah, you
up
should.
there.
You should. Yeah, that's. I realized that.
I actually really enjoyed it. The visuals alone are a whole different level
Oh,
of
the
the
cinematography
MCU.
was amazing.
See, now I feel like I wasted the pivot.
No, I liked it. That was good.
Because now I want Johnny to hear Johnny's.
All I can say, good movie. I did a whole video on
You
it,
do,
so
you did.
you've
Yeah,
heard my
you
thoughts.
can check his reviews.
So let's I don't think people are here for Eternals. Let's move on to
I can go the
And-
pivot,
the ANN history.
and
All right.
as I've
And-
come to, and as I've come to know her.
And-
and assembled.
Yeah. So wasn't really sure how we should go about this, but we're
Nope.
gonna do it regardless. So we're just gonna
That's
do
how
a
we do it.
little play
Do
by
it.
play. You know how it started. So Johnny, do you recall
Play
really like
by
why we started
play.
All New Nerds? Because we get this question a lot, and
So
I don't know if we got
I-
a concise
I
It's
answer.
because of
wanted to-
me.
Not
Okay.
quite.
Nope.
The silence there.
I wanted to make a YouTube channel for years, and motivation with the YouTube channels is very hard. It's very hard to finally get one going and do a consistent thing. I did a little. Actually, I don't know. I don't think anybody knows about this. I did a little podcast in the beginning of the pandemic that I would do a weekly, and I'd bring on like literally just friends, and we would just talk. And Dylan was on one of the episodes, and it was May 4th, so we did a Star Wars centric one.
We talked about the Clone Wars season 7, and you misspelled episode in the
Yes,
thumbnail.
I did.
How'd you spell it?
That's right. I think I did.
Episode.
Yeah,
Episode.
EPSIO. Yeah.
So maybe for
anyways-
1K we'll release that one.
Well, I mean, if you look hard enough, you may
Yeah,
might
you'll
be able
find
to
it.
find it.
It's not
You
that
can get
hard.
it now. It's the it's the 900 special.
But so yeah, we did that, and so then we I was kind of not having that much fun with it after a while, and I was like, this is like not what I want to talk about with people, because I talked about everything on that podcast, but
Right. And you were just talking with like friends, you know? Like,
yeah,
it wasn't anything anyone
Just
else would
chilling.
like.
just chilling. I
Right.
wanted to talk about things that I thoroughly enjoyed and was passionate about. And Dylan, I think you really enjoyed talking about it too on that podcast. So then we started talking. We were like, so I think I said something to you. I was like, I kind of want to like not do that podcast anymore and do something a little more, Star Wars or whatever centric. And I think you're really interested in it because I think you were kind of the same thing. You wanted to do a channel too at some point.
Yeah.
You were
yeah,
you're
100%.
certainly interested.
Every kid
So-
wants to be a tuber.
Every
a tuber.
child.
We talked about it.
Santa, can I be
for
a
a
tuber this
while.
year?
Can I be a YouTube for
We
this?
talked
year?
about it for a while in the fall of last year. And then Mando started to roll around. So we were like, should we not? And so the first episode came out and we were like, it was so big, like that was such a huge episode. And so we were just like, we gotta do it. We gotta talk about it.
Yeah.
So we started with episode 2, which was like, a little bit less hype episode, but that was our first video, and you can still find that if you go
Got
look.
more views than we expected. Like when it
that
first
that as
dropped.
well.
Yeah.
So we did that. We ended up just kind of saying, you know what, we're it's about time. Let's just do it. Why are we waiting?
Just do
So
it,
we did.
yeah.
And then we did our first episode. So
You
Dylan,
can
wanna go
watch
from
those
there?
episodes, and
You
they're
can still
they're pretty
find those.
shaky, and we
little
were
bit.
very nervous. I would
We have
lose breath.
evolved so
Yeah.
much, and I can say that with pride.
Hey, you a baby!
Hey, you a baby.
Hey, you a
Um,
baby!
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know. It's like you're speaking to no one, but like you were I was nervous for some reason, and like
No,
I lose
it's
breath.
the
like
camera. It's the
Yeah.
camera thing.
It was,
You
well,
can see both
especially,
of-
so our setup used to be so janky. We would have our
I had
phones.
no lights in my room.
And we would, yeah, oh my gosh. And what I would do was like the car suction cup phone holder, I would
Yeah.
put that on a ceramic plate stacked up on top of books that would hold my phone.
That
And
sounds
it
like a
would
movie.
fall.
That's not real. That sounds
We
like
had
a
that
to, no, we
out
had
of a
some. I think
movie.
I had a lamp. Actually, I'm looking at the lamp right now. I had it. So my bed is like a leveled, and it's like attached to a desk in my at my mom's house. You might have
Bro,
seen it in
and
videos.
and was a mess. What is
It
this?
was. It was.
And
So
it was,
I had the lamp like on like my bed, and I had to angle it down, and there's like a slot. So it's like one of those ones that has like a pole, and then you angle the light down. So I jammed my phone like in the middle between where it
yeah.
attaches the light to the pole, and I angled it down and like had to adjust it so it's kind
Oh,
of
that's so
pointing like
funny.
leveled at me sitting at the desk. That's
Right.
how we used to have it,
Yeah.
and
And we used to
we
have,
did that for like a solid while.
we had like an overlay that I banged out, and I thought, I
Yep.
mean, I still think it's
I
kind
still
of,
think it's
I
alright.
like it. I mean, I wouldn't use it today, but it's
No,
for
no.
what it was. It's kind of janky, and also the
Yes.
podcast was in a weird spot because it's not anything like it was today. It was more of like just a breakdown,
We were just
but
breaking down
like,
Mando episodes at first.
and we were we were trying to like bring something new, but it was really hard, especially with certain episodes where like it was, I don't know, everything's already kind of been said about it. So I was
Right.
surprised people watched it, but they kind of did.
They did kind of.
But yeah, so we did episode 2 and 3, and then Johnny, you made that Spider-Man Miles Morales review.
Yep.
And what I've kind of learned from the beginning of ANN
Didn't
is
think
like,
it was good, but I did do that. Yes.
well, that's like the beginning of ANN. It's like just do it, because like
Yeah.
if you need to make the Spider-Man Miles Morales review to like to
Do
dip
it.
your toe, to get out there and
Yeah.
just like spread your wings.
And I can say, Dylan's thumbnail game has been stellar
Excellent
since
the whole
day
time.
one.
Appreciate
Since
it.
day
Appreciate it.
one.
This guy,
Yeah.
he makes behind the scenes of Anne. He's the glue that holds Anne together. You may not see him as much as Johnny or I, as of especially just lately because of schedules. But this man
Yeah.
is throwing some badass editing and thumbnail making into Anne.
I edit too. Hey,
Well,
Hey, don't
listen.
cut.
Well,
I've edited like the past
okay,
5
okay,
videos.
fine. Dylan
Well,
doesn't get the compliment.
Anyways,
All right.
Dylan. Yes,
Jeez.
Dylan.
I did the
Dylan-
Eternals review.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to give
Dylan,
him the props.
No. He gets a ton of props. Yes.
I
of
think the
course.
man, people don't see him as much, and I think he still deserves a lot of credit. And that's what I
Well,
wanted to
I
say.
100%.
appreciate that, guys,
100%.
very much. Because, well, I mean, at the end of the day, I have a lot of fun making the thumbnails and editing.
They're
and
cool.
Stuff, so it's like, yeah,
Since
they're
day
really
one,
fun
they've
to.
been good.
It's like a puzzle. It's like once you get it right, it's
Exactly.
like, okay, that looks sweet.
Mhm.
But yeah, so it kind of was just like Mando breakdowns. Then we moved into reactions with I think the first one was the Ahsoka episode, right? We moved into
was.
reactions and theories and stuff like that.
The
and
first
again,
the
you were
first
back and
reaction,
watched
yes,
that.
was Ahsoka, correct?
Yeah. And then just looking right now, like we started getting to reviews. Like you did your Kit Fisto Black Series review,
Yep.
which I
I'm like
thought's
literally
pretty good
looking
video.
at our old videos, like
Yeah,
scrolling up.
same. It's
I
so
think you both
weird.
are.
Yeah. Dude,
Man.
so we made the
Throwback.
Could Camino theory, and I thought that video was gonna hit because I thought it was a pretty good theory. It's our least watched video.
Yeah, I know. YouTube.
The
YouTube is
least
hard.
watched.
It's literally
You
our
get
least popular
excited by a
video.
video and then
God.
usually let down by how many people don't see
Right.
it. So
And
Yeah.
another thing we were doing was we were just kind of making like mini podcasts where it was like 10 to 15-minute videos.
yeah,
where
we
would
called
just
them
sort of, like,
discussions,
discuss-
but they're
Yeah.
really like mini podcasts.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Look at that Camino video.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
I don't know anything wrong about it. I thought it was a decent video. I don't know.
I did too. I did
But
too.
it just falls apart.
No, I
But,
didn't realize you guys did a holiday special reaction. I have to
Oh
watch
yeah.
Oh yeah,
we
that
did
one
that.
was
We did
fun.
that for Christmas. I thought
That
right,
one
right around
sucked
Christmas.
to edit because I had to not
watch
only
that.
did I have to watch the
It was
holiday special the
long.
first time, I had to
You're
watch
gonna
it a
watch it
second
again?
Kinda
time.
watch it again. Yeah.
It's mind numbing. I don't want to go too much on a tangent, but if you have
No,
to,
me neither,
I
but-
have. That is one of the only films where I have almost.
No, let's go on
fallen
tangents. We
asleep.
can go on tangents. Like
I
really,
just, like
this is like the
like
whole
when
point.
when like Jefferson Starship is playing all of a sudden, and I'm just like, what is happening? Like the Imperial
Yeah, so
officer
that was
just
that
walks
was the
up,
first
I'm just
time.
like,
I know that was the first time we watched it too. So it was just
Yeah,
it just takes
it
you
was.
out, man. There's something about the way that
miserable
that film,
watch.
something the way that piece of media is like physically constructed. It's like a mental assassin. You're just It is designed from its core fibers to just mess you
It
up in the
literally, like,
brain.
I don't understand
You're
it.
just
Like, and I mean, it's as bad as everyone says it is, and usually that's, like, not the case with things. Like, usually things get blown in proportion, but it is
Right.
literally
It's
that
so
bad.
bad. By the time that you're with B. Arthur in the Tatooine cantina, and
Oh God.
she's pouring liquid into that guy's head, which I stand by as
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
god, it's
yeah.
is
disgusting.
one of the
right.
most disturbing things I've ever seen. I was just like, "Am I in a fever dream?" I was like, I like
It
had
does. It
blanked out.
literally feels like you might be on
"Where
drugs.
am I?" I
No,
was like,
yeah.
"What is
It feels like
happening?"
you might be on drugs while
I
you're
mean, that
watching it. I'm
reaction
not
is
even.
literally
I'm
us
not
just
even
going like,
kidding.
"What is this?" And
I
then by
know.
the end, we're so happy to just like be
I
like,
think
those
I
are
did. I think I
100%
did like an
genuine,
intro.
right?
I think I filmed an intro with like a stormtrooper helmet and a
Yeah,
Christmas
that was
sweater.
sick. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was sweet.
that
Yeah,
was.
we
Just
had
Oh my God.
just like you close your eye. I watched this like in a theater type setting with a film club. Like this was
Damn,
like, yeah, and like I was like nodding off a little bit. Woke up. You're in Tatooine. She's just
bruh.
they're singing. They're doing the dance number. You fade off, and then by the end, it's a bunch of Wookiees drinking the Kool-Aid. And I'm like,
Oh
what?
yeah, it's
I'm
weird.
like, they're walking into the sun. I'm like, whoa.
It's so it's weird. It's
It was a
weird.
real like it was really like this moment. I'm like, what am I doing? What
God.
is happening?
Dude, I was just looking. I was just looking at some of the videos. So we used to have a lot of issues recording, and like sometimes the footage wouldn't like the footage of us wouldn't it wouldn't save.
Yeah,
So
well,
we
because
just
it's we're using our phones, and that's
no,
like
I
an
know, I
hour.
know.
Yeah, it
I
was
know. We just we so we had to put our logo and like cut it in between. Like we'd have the video for a little bit, and then we
it
had to
was
cut it
janky.
out
Yeah,
and have the logo, and then cut it back in. That was so funny.
right.
Oh my
But
God.
it's kind of
Anyways,
inspiring to me even to look back when I start new
yeah,
projects or new things. I'm like, not saying that like we're like huge now or everything's super refined because we still have a long way to go. But like
we have
that, like
evolved immensely
yeah,
from the
100%.
beginning.
Right.
I
And
can
hey, I
say
don't,
that
and
with
it's no small
confidence.
feat. The community that we have, most YouTube channels don't have over 10 subscribers or whatever. The fact that we have a pretty badass community
Yes, we
Oh
is
love
yeah.
nice. And
everyone
The Discord, one of my
everyone in it.
favorite parts of starting the channel.
also
Yep.
looking back
Goes
at your
hard.
thumbnails, I do have to say that speeder bike scout trooper and the child thumbnail is like one of the best toy thumbnails I've ever seen.
So sick.
These are like
Dude,
really good toy thumbnails. So it's
such a sick Black Series figure. Yeah.
Yeah,
just saying.
they're cool.
Just saying, you guys were doing a good job from
Just
day one.
saying. Yes.
So another thing that we did at the end of 2020, which I think we should do again at the end of 2021, is we just kind of looked back on the year and just talked about our favorite things. I mean, that was a
Yeah,
podcast
that's right. We
alone.
did do that.
So that kind of let us go outside of like the Star Wars because we were really just Star Wars at that point. And so we were
Wait, sorry. All
talking
right.
about the
I
boys.
have to go back. I have to go back.
Yeah,
So
sure.
obviously our most viewed video is the Mando finale reaction.
Oh yeah, I
That like
missed that.
that
Wow.
like definitely like, I would say it's definitely our most popular video by far.
Yeah.
And
A little bit.
and that was big for a lot of reasons because we got a lot of traction, which we've never seen before. Because if you look at our videos comparatively, like I think
It
it's
skyrockets.
at
Yeah.
60K or something like that, and like compared to like
62K.
the
Yeah.
compared to like 50 views on the other videos. So
Right.
that was huge. It was also how I met Mike,
Yep. Yeah, that was he
and
commented was like we should
he
collab.
he reached out, and so then I reached out
Which
back
is
to
so
him.
awesome.
Yeah.
And I literally just met him in person for the first time yesterday, and it was
Yeah,
so
which is
wholesome.
crazy.
Can I
Yeah.
cut in? Can I cut
y-
in at this point?
No, but I'm kidding.
Because at this point, I feel like Johnny and I had interactive. If not
Yes. So
in passing. So this is during
this is
Mando times.
probably yeah.
And
Then
during
definitely,
Mando
then
times,
definitely
there used to
yes.
be a channel called Kessler Run Transmissions, and you can go to subscribe to the various members. They don't,
You
A big
unfortunately,
inspiration. Big
well,
inspiration
they
for
don't,
us.
well, unfortunately, they're not together anymore. But I am forever thankful to what they provided because they gave
I am too.
fans late at
Mm.
night an outlet to talk about Star Wars. And they
That's
were
right.
kind enough to bring people on, and both Johnny and
Yep.
I would go on, and I was the chat moderator of their streams, and so Johnny and I would be passing in the night, interact in the chat sometimes, but he would go on. I'd
Yes.
be like, "That's a cool looking background he's got there. I like this kid."
Oh, I
And
had.
by,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I
and
had
by this point, I'm just
myself
saying,
and
by
stuff.
this point in time, the seeds have been planted.
The seed.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
Yeah, we're
right.
not
That's right.
Putting that out.
That's a good thing to bring
definitely
up.
not
Yes.
quite there. But
Yeah. So
yeah.
I would be on the
But
streams.
there's
like,
seeds.
yes. No, I would be on the streams like probably every time they streamed, and I think same with you, Levi.
Yeah.
Oh, obviously
Yeah.
you had to because you were the chat moderator, but yeah, so we would interact in passing. So that's a good point. I didn't even think of that.
The seeds have been planted.
So sorry, Dylan. So continue. So
Well,
we
yeah,
had
basically what I was
the end of the
saying,
year. The end of the year.
yeah, we were talking about 2020, and that kind of was the
Yep.
first time we sort of talked about stuff outside of Star Wars, and then that
Yep.
really changed when we talked about Cobra Kai season 4 theories after
Yep.
Cobra Kai ended, because we were both into
Yep.
that show. And then even more.
I don't know if I watched it after that video or if
No, you had seen it. We wouldn't have
I
recorded.
Be
Yeah, we
crazy
wouldn't
if you
have.
made theories on
oh wait,
the
was
show
I
you did
in
not
was I
see.
in this video?
Yeah, you were in it. Yeah, it was like a
Oh, okay,
discussion.
never mind.
It's like,
Never mind.
this video.
I don't even remember. Damn. All right,
So
sorry.
we were kind of without content for a while because Star Wars was slow and Marvel was slow, but we knew things were coming. So there's a
Mhm.
little bit of a lull. Just we were talking about, like, I don't know, this. I guess the Snyder Cut was kind of big, but it wasn't even out yet. We were just like talking about the
Right.
prospect
Well, I
of it
think your
coming.
WandaVision reactions were pretty good.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
so
and then that
then
was in
WandaVision came
February,
around.
right?
We made that was the first Everything You Should Know, sort of us experimenting a little bit with other
Yeah.
kinds of
And
content.
that's our second most popular video too.
And then it was kind of
Um,
it was all Marvel from there. Just looking like we did not Star Wars it like at all.
Well, I mean, like literally, it was all like that's what was coming out though.
Right.
You know.
That was our first
Um.
guest too, actually.
Yep.
During
So
this era.
that's right. So yeah, we had the WandaVision stuff that was huge. So I did reactions every week for it. And we do our podcast in between. And then
Yep.
yeah. So again, like literally, like for like 2 months. So we started in November of last year. November and December was just purely Star Wars, obviously, because it was Mando season. But then yeah, so then we jumped into Marvel. And like Dylan said, Cobra Kai, and then yeah, so then we had our first guest, who his name is Chosen One Productions. He's a really cool guy. Actually, we should try to get him on again.
Yeah, I would love to talk
He
to
was
him
our
again.
first guest.
It's been
Yeah,
a
and
while.
We would have
yeah,
something. I'd have some things to say to him about Star Wars.
wow, yeah, he's a big lore guy. And had some really cool projects he was working on. I don't know if he's still working on them, but yeah, very nice guy. So we had him on, and
Yes,
that was our
sir.
first guest. And then we had some. Oh yeah, that's right. We had some Mephisto videos.
Yeah, which I'm looking at
about
now. It's just so funny
WandaVision.
because we were so certain that Mephisto.
Mephisto.
We were so certain that Mephisto was gonna be in WandaVision.
Did you get Mephistoed? Oops.
We
So did
did
I.
hard.
A
Literally,
little bit.
no. Are we
little
getting
bit.
Mephisto? Question mark?
Everyone thought so, dude. I thought to
I
the
know.
bitter
We
end
no.
he was gonna be in that show, man.
Same. I did too. 100%.
So yeah, again, still doing reactions every week, and then we had just looking at something. Oh right, yeah. So then we wanted to do like a fun video, so we did a Battlefront 2 or Battlefront 3 heroes we want to see.
Yeah, yeah.
It didn't do well, but I think it's a good video. I think it was
Yeah, I
edited
do
very
too.
well and stuff.
There
So
was
if you wanna
something
check
going
that
around
out.
with Battlefront at the time that made us want to do it.
Right.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was, but
If you watch that video, actually, I think that's a good video of ours.
You know what I think is funny? I'm
Sorry,
looking at your
Dylan, you
videos.
can take it more.
You made a video about Morbius and how it connects to all the different Spider-Man universes.
yeah.
A long time ago.
And
Yeah.
I think that's funny because that movie is still not out and still is confusing.
Still is confusing.
Yeah,
but
no,
even more confusing now. And if you watch that clip, like
it's pretty much just Johnny going on, just like we
I
had like
live-
some
but, like,
revelation on a podcast.
right.
and we just kept it.
That video was me putting the pieces together in my mind, like right then and there. So
Yeah, we were doing a lot of podcast clips too, which I mean, if you guys
Yeah.
want to see that, maybe we'd do them again. But I don't know, we figured they weren't
certainly
really.
can.
We have other stuff we would want to make, you know.
Right.
But yeah, it's pretty like for the WandaVision era, it's just a lot of like reactions, and there were some odd things.
Which I don't want to put anything on Johnny, but they might come back. Maybe. Just putting that out there. They might return for Book of Boba Fett.
Oh, the reactions? I'm down to do Book of
They're coming
Boba
back for
reactions,
Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
I didn't want to confirm anything. Okay. They're coming back, guys.
They're coming
All
back.
right, coming back. This is what we want to get subscribers.
If we don't, they're coming back. I'm iffy on Hawkeye, but they're definitely coming back for Book of Boba Fett.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, if some of the rumors about Hawkeye are true, spoiler alert, quick potential spoiler alert. Like if Vincent D'Onofrio pops up, like that'd be nuts. Like that, the people will be like, if he starts going, I am the king.
And I know what episode he'd be in if he wasn't in the show. So.
Well, okay, Mr. Leaker.
Okay.
The Leakster.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
All right. Just wanted to tease that out. That reaction sometime.
Book of Boba Fett, most definitely.
Book of Boba Fett, yeah.
And like
100%.
and I'm even thinking of doing like post episode discussion thing or anything like that. But
Yeah,
we'll
that'd
get
be
to it. We'll
sweet.
get to it. Anyways, yeah, still.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I did a Avatar Last Airbender video when Avatar Studios was announced,
Oh,
which I
that's
want to
right.
continue
Yes.
doing once Avatar stuff comes out.
Yes, yeah. Well, we will
We'll definitely
definitely.
be talking
We are
'cause we all
huge fans of Avatar. I don't know, Levi. You've seen it, right?
he
I
dabbles
can't-
in the
He
tar.
dabbles. You dabble.
Hold on,
Oh, he's
audience.
grabbing the classic.
Oh, he's showing something.
Oh,
Ah.
right. He's
Oh,
the
yeah. I
Korra
didn't know he
fan
had.
of the group.
Oh.
I
you're
got
a
it right.
Korra
I
fan.
got it right here. Well, I'm an
Oh.
Avatar fan too, but I have both.
Yeah. He's got that's a sick Blu-ray.
That's
I
actually-
wanted to
that
get
is
that
really
once, but
cool.
I was like, ooh, it's a lot of money, and I don't even have a Blu-ray player. So
Right. Yeah.
yeah, but Avatar definitely something we're gonna talk about.
Yes. When the stuff starts coming out, we will definitely be covering it. So.
And then we sort of move into the Falcon and Winter Soldier era, we
Era
made everything you need to know, and then
Yeah.
we started doing reactions to, or Johnny started doing reactions to that as well. This also saw the first interview we did. I wouldn't really count it, or I guess the Chosen One Productions one was an interview, but this was for the Ewok Hunt.
This was for a project, so
Yeah. And this was a lot of fun to do. We really prepared.
I'm a
hard
big
for this
fan
one.
of fan films. Like I've been watching them since I was like very young on YouTube. There's so many like creators, but this is what I was interested in. Also, they were tied to Kessel Run. So
Right.
I reached out and we scheduled something. And Billy and I are kind of friends to this day. I would say we talk somewhat frequently, kind of here and there.
Yeah,
So-
Ewok Hunt is going to be really cool. They actually did a stream recently, just an update.
Yep.
I wasn't able to make it, but I'm
Neither
sure
was
they
I,
said
yeah.
some good things.
Yeah, and they're still working on it, and it's supposed to be
Coming
out this
soon?
year, I believe. Yeah, but
Hell
great
yeah.
people though, great people. Billy especially is an
Hey.
awesome guy.
We approach the era of me.
And the Bad Batch.
The Bad Batch.
Right.
So I think by this time, because
yeah.
we're right now, I think all of us are just staring at the channel page. I know by at least the Star Wars tier list that you did with Mike
Yeah,
and the
we
Bad
were
Batch
talking.
trailer that we were talking. So that's
wait, talk about how. Talk about
Yeah,
more
that's
of
all
how-
you got. I
how-
didn't
how
have
we
much to
came
do
in.
with this.
Yeah,
So-
Dylan was the mysterious. You were like
Dylan-
Palpatine in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was the final call, you know.
Yeah, I was more the Vader, I guess. or whatever.
Well, I had been on Kessel Run for a while, and after the Disney Plus day in December, or the Investor Day, which they just blew up, news was like popping.
Yes. Oh my god,
we would
insane.
people would be on there talking a lot, and I don't know why you were on again or why we were on again. Maybe it was I think it was for the Bad Batch trailer or something like that. One of the like there was some reason that we were both on again, and afterwards I was just like, you know what? I'm talking to this Johnny guy. I was like, I feel like we're similar age. We got similar opinions.
What if I was like? What if
I
I
was
was like,
wrong. We have similar interests.
15?
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't think you were 15.
Yeah, I've gotten
weird-
that before.
Weird that you brought that up. In fact, you looked. I thought you were taller than you are. But, that's just me. Now you look small.
Well, I don't believe you're as tall as you claim.
Yeah, we'll
so
see.
Well, we'll just have to see, audience.
we'll have
and
to
you
wait
will.
and see.
The A&N cage match will tell all.
Yeah, the A and
Yeah,
cage
they-
match.
they-
I can't
it's
wait.
still in the works. It's still in the works.
It's still in the works. I mean, it's
sorry,
the
go ahead,
most. It's the
Levi.
closest it's been to ever happening.
That's right. Every day it's getting closer.
Every day, it's getting closer.
But, continue, Levi.
And so I just reached out to Johnny. I mean, I'm sure I could pull up the Discord messages. Like it's the beginning
was
of
it
March.
Discord or was
Twitter.
it?
It was
I thought it was Twitter.
It was Twitter.
It was
Well,
Twitter.
I meant Twitter, but then we quickly switched to Discord.
Oh,
so
right.
let me add you to
Right.
Discord. And I could find those easier. I was just okay, whatever. But it was just I just reached out and I was like, sort of just put myself out there. I was like, listen, I really like. It was also had to do with, which I think is funny, the title of your guys' channel. I thought was just so good
It's all
that you
Dylan, by
could
the way.
that you could
Oh,
umbrella
Dylan,
almost.
talk about that after he talks about.
You could almost
Good.
umbrella any piece of content into it, and I thought like from a brand perspective,
That's what we wanted to do. That was the main goal.
that was
the main goal.
extremely powerful. Like as we like right now, I'm working on a video. Here's a little tease about Battlefront 2, the story of Battlefront 2. Totally random video. It like not necessarily about Star Wars. I've also thought about doing just other random stuff. Like I don't know. We're watching through Cowboy Bebop right now. We're gonna cover that. We're gonna cover it's just cool nerd stuff, and like it doesn't matter because the channel is called All New Nerds, and it's about what we
We can
like,
do
and
whatever we
everyone
want,
likes a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
and just the idea of that, and just being able to like
Oh,
foster they
Sorry.
wonga wongas. They just
Sorry.
foster a community where everyone's like talking about just what they like. Something that just really appealed to me, especially in that period of time where things were more split back then. It was, it was not as peaceful, and it's still not necessarily peaceful now, but it was just rough. And I was like, you know
Mhm.
what? I feel like I want to be the change I want to see, and I approached you because I thought the name alone was cool enough. But then we started talking, and it was just
Mhm.
like we're Jedi jiving.
Yeah.
Jedi
Well,
jiving.
well, Johnny was like, "Yo, this Levi guy hit me up, and he like is
Yeah.
with Kesselrun, or he's the moderator, and I've talked to him, and he's like, what do you think?" And I was like, "You want to like get another like I don't even know this like what do you mean you want to get another person on that channel?"
Dylan was very
Um,
hesitant.
Little did I know it would
To
have
be
been
to
the
be
best
to be
decision we had
honest,
made. But yeah, I mean, it could have been
not at
anyone,
first.
unless it
We'll
was like
get there. No, I'm kidding.
Mark Hamill. I don't know.
I don't know, man. It was
Um,
pretty good.
yeah, but
Well, good and bad.
You're good, ain't
but
it?
then we talked,
Mostly
and I
good.
was like maybe
Terms
a
of the
different
style.
opinion, maybe a third head of some differing opinions of what we need on the channel. And Levi seems like a cool, well-spoken guy, so I was like, okay, you know what, let's get it. And then I slept on it, and I woke up, and I was like, Levi Bond is an all-new nerd. And
Well, at first I was just an honorary host.
A
You know, at
that
first I
was
was
misspoken by me. Yeah, your
first
first appearance was on Jedi Jive Live.
it was just I think
Oh, that's
technically,
right.
yeah, it was,
Yeah,
yeah.
That was. Damn, that's right.
It
right.
was, yeah, talking about
Wait, Dylan, talk about the
the
name. I don't
name,
know
all
if we
the
have
nerds,
that
Oh, all new
much to
nerds.
say.
So I
I
would love to have like a legendary story of how this
I
came,
could
but
not think. Basically, I am really bad with titles and naming stuff, so I couldn't think of anything.
we were bouncing a lot of stuff around. And a lot of them were more Star Wars based, but we
Right.
kind of decided we are like, we want to we love
We
all
wanna
these
do
other things,
right.
and we want to be able to talk about
you don't
different
want to
things.
Star Wars only yourself.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. That's really putting yourself in a box.
Right.
But yeah, so it's like, I don't know, we're gonna be covering like new stuff mainly. It's gonna be sort of news based. I don't know. All new nerds. Why not? Let's do it. We're new community, stuff like that. And it just kind of, I don't know. We kind of, I just said it, and we never went back.
Mm.
We never sort of
I don't know if I was
turned
sold
away.
on the name at first, but I loved it. I loved
Just
it
seeing
now.
it typed out, it works really well.
Yeah,
All new nerd.
definitely.
Rolls off the tongue well.
So that's that.
No. Man,
But
yeah,
yeah.
boring.
Yeah, so Levi did
Okay.
his first podcast with us, where
Yeah.
we talked about Max Rebo, and I was like, "This is awesome. This is a good time."
Yeah,
And
bro,
so
talking
we're
about
talking
Max Remo's legs.
Popular video. I don't know
Wow.
if it was for the right reason.
Yeah, I mean, I'll touch on it. Basically, you hold by that you think it was bad. I think it was good in terms of the channel growth. But
Well, you should
just
preface
objective.
you did,
Well,
because some people still think this. You did not go in with the intent to like
To clarify, we're talking
right.
about what happened on Nerd Theory in March of 2021, April,
Right.
beginning of 2021.
the
And no,
dark times.
I say it was
now
good
we enter the
because
dark times. No, I'm
no,
kidding.
I say it
Well-
was good, not in context of anything that happened on that stream, but outside of that stream, you guys only like you had just been like, yeah, let's move forward with this. We recorded one podcast, and after that happened, you guys were like, no, dude, we're with you, and I was like, that hit me in my heart, like
Yeah.
that was a moment where. Because you guys, we had different, like we haven't even really gotten to know each other yet, but we all clearly had differing opinions on what was going on, and like
Which is a
clearly,
good thing because if we all had the same opinions, I don't know if this would
And,
be
like-
as interesting.
Yeah.
but like clearly, what I had done, what had happened, had shaken some of you up, and the fact that you decided to just like support me and stand with me, it was like, damn.
Yeah.
Now we move it, and then after that boost, because I'm not gonna deny, there was a boost of attention to
100%,
us
yeah.
for the wrong reason.
Right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but
But I think we
people
got
showed up.
The people
Then-
that stuck around too was a
and-
good portion of the fan base.
And yeah, and the people who stuck around actually liked us. And then I think from there it was just the momentum of we like the three of us together. There's good content to be made. Like I don't know, and
Right.
that moment, for better or for worse, I think really bonded us. pun intended, in a way that
Yeah.
like it just did. And I don't
Right.
know. It was a blessing and a curse. But
I
I
guess
think
from my
so
point of view, like I just what like I it took a minute, like a day or two, but I saw what you were like trying to say, and that like I could tell you never went in with that intent. Like I don't know, I don't want to get into it too much, but
no, we don't have to.
like if
No.
you really break it down and watch how it goes down, like what ended up happening is not at all what you wanted, and like you can, maybe it's just because I know you, but that's just like the truth. But obviously it's like if it was someone else, I might even have the opinion. It's like, oh, they just did that for publicity, or like, oh, they're just taking shots. So it's I understand where people are coming from.
Yeah.
But
And like honestly, we could have given up because like after that, I'll be honest, all the videos like got dislike bombed, which in the comments were not very nice, but
Not
that's
the best.
not
yeah,
the best. But it
they're
happens.
fun. It's fun to laugh at now, though. Some
Yes,
of those
yeah.
comments. It's
But
like
it
those
was
have some growth.
I still haven't been peed
it was
on.
a
Sorry,
little
guy.
it was a little
Sorry.
stressful for all of us,
Very
especially
stressful.
Levi
A
for
lot of
that like
messages.
that week or whatever.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, like it was admittedly
I
a
mean,
little upsetting
and
that
and it just real quickly, even still, like on some of our last live streams, like people were still coming in.
yeah.
Like, do you remember like people are crazy, man.
yeah,
But even then, the community that we have built around that, who came to be just people who, and it has nothing to do with what happened then. Just people who were
Right.
like, "Hey, I want to talk about nerd stuff," and I like,
Mhm.
and I think, and after that point, we had interviews with Star Wars Only, Star Wars Santa, people like Justin and his Lost, who we don't really agree with at all, but like we still had good interviews. Like the Hollow Knight Marauders we met, like we
yeah. We
just
met
branched,
them.
we branched out and met so many people. Bro Axiom, which I personally really love that interview. I know you guys don't know them
Yes.
as well, but like they are
No,
so
but
big. They are so big
they
in the
were they
comic.
were they were very, very nice
They are
guys,
so
Yeah,
and
they
I
big
were
in
nice
the
guys.
actually kind of
in
want
the
to have them on
yeah, they
again.
are so big in the comic space, even though they're a pretty small channel, and I love this like comics, and I don't know, we just branched out so much, and I feel like immediately, I don't know, it was really good. And then
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
no, the
I
ball
mean,
was
specifically
definitely rolling.
specifically in the Star Wars community, we definitely had like a lot of
I'd say now I've made a lot of
support.
friends with bigger
Yeah,
creators like Choco and Element 7, like people like
yeah,
that are just super really just good people reached out
100%.
and
Yeah.
made
And well,
connections.
you've kind of after that, especially you were sort of like the PR guy in a weird way, which is weird to say because like you're the one that,
Yeah.
went on the stream. But you were able to get all these cool people on, which is kind of something we envisioned the channel to be, was to,
right.
get like all these other bigger or smaller creators on to
Which
talk.
might I add, just want to preface this, before any of that happened, I had told Johnny that's what I had envisioned for the
Yeah,
channel too,
and
just
Right.
and
based on
I
the
and
just
I
based on the name
said the
alone.
same thing. That's
Right.
right.
And I
Exactly.
don't mean to brag, but since then I won the Diana trivia contest, made a name for
It's
myself.
true. And you
Where's that
got like,
lightsaber?
I'm just.
Where's the
You
lightsaber?
want me to grab the lightsaber?
Get it. Yes.
Oh yeah, I think this is the first time anyone will have seen it on stream.
Yeah, I know you didn't show it. I forgot to bring it up on the stream or whatever. So yeah, Levi won a trivia contest and he absolutely murdered.
yeah, he
And
went hard.
he got a lightsaber for it, a free lightsaber.
Doesn't seem to want to. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
There you go, that Jedi bond.
It has audio, but it's turned off because
I know. I was gonna say I can't hear the audio. Yeah,
There he is.
it's got. Do you want to talk about it a little bit? Oh, you can't hear me.
It's a level up lightsaber. I mean, I can hear you a little bit.
Okay.
It has full audio. It's like motion sensor. I'm just not turning it on because it's 10
It's
a.m. It's very loud, and I don't want to annoy my roommate.
so, yeah.
I mean,
Levi is also right. Also, there is a time difference between
yeah. It
us.
has music built in. You can play like it has the sound bite.
Music. I didn't know that.
Like this thing is legit. I love the hill. It's very like Quinlan Voss esque.
Mm.
But yeah, I don't know. You can change color. It has a rainbow if it's set to green right now, but I think it's pretty freaking sweet. If I do say so myself. Let me put it away though, and I'll come back.
Cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you won that. You went.
Levi won
hard.
that. That was not too long ago.
Well,
But
yeah.
yeah,
So
I mean, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so the podcast, and I'll wait for Levi to come back, I guess. Well, the podcast sort of turned into more like an interview style thing,
Yeah,
which I'm
that's
glad. It
really
was
when we started to do consistent interviews and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Because before it was more like a breakdown or just like talking about the news, and now the
Right.
news is more reserved. Or we still talk about it on the podcast,
Well, no,
especially if we have
we had
strong
the
opinions
stream.
for it.
We had the
Yeah, but
streams.
the Wednesday
Oh,
streams is
I
more
see.
where we put our news into.
Right.
So the podcast more became just a chance to talk to other creators,
Yep.
and
I hope.
mingle a little bit. So our
Mingle,
first
if you
live
will.
stream was
Was
it
right
the
around the
what?
time
Oh,
the
yeah.
time of all of this, but
Like maybe the next couple days. It was on April
yeah,
20th. You can see from the thumbnail, and we did our first live stream. And I was like, okay, we can keep doing this because this is a lot of fun. Like we had it figured out. The comments weren't really that bad, or I don't recall them being too distracting. There definitely were some people,
this
but
like bombed a little bit, but
yeah, but never really get to you. Then we started
okay.
doing watch parties. We did the stream marathon.
Yes. Okay, wait, hold on. Where are we? Where are you? So we were stream. Okay, so yeah, we started. Yeah, watch parties was huge. I like definitely wanted to get to a point. Actually, I want to talk about the live first because like I was the one. I think I was the most insistent on doing live streams. I would say, and like I was like, oh, I really want to do live streams at some point. And by this time, like we were again very small, much smaller than we are. Again, not saying that we're big by any means now, but
But because of you, viewer,
but
we are bigger
yes,
than we are before.
correct. But yeah, I mean, around the time we were just like, let's do. I was just kind of like, you know what, let's kind of just do a live. We're just gonna try it out. And this was around the time that our friend Mike Jedi Jai was doing one as well.
Yep.
So we were just like, let's just do it.
Yeah,
And
we
did
kind of
it.
dipped our toes in
was
the
good.
water over on his channel.
Yeah, and it was
we were like,
good.
yeah, this
And
can
then
work.
I also really want to do watch parties. I think they like are the funnest thing because again, we can watch them together, and also people can watch it with us, and the chat's always fun and stuff. And
Right.
those and like the Bad Batch watch parties, I think were like some of the funnest times on the channel. I would say. I think that's really when we started to have like a
We love that
community.
animation intro. We love that.
Yes, we love. Yeah, that's right.
Have we talked about how great that intro is?
No, it was good. It's good.
Really superb.
I think we mentioned it once or twice.
Once or twice.
But yeah, I think it was
Just like John Campea.
some of the
We're
funnest
tough.
funnest.
He's tough. Oh, we love him.
We love him though.
I can't get over that. That's one of the weirdest things you've ever said. Like why? Like why?
He's tough, but we love him.
Some of our streams are live streams. Yeah, but they were. Some of them were.
It's what
We
I
were
love,
not in the right mindset to do it, and we did it anyways.
Because the live streams have built a sense of some of that community. Like Carter Friend, we're talking about Carter Friend, one of the viewers who said that, and like that's someone who's just
he's making moves right now, and I'm very proud of him.
But that's just someone who's like popped into the live stream and he just comments and like it's just nice. Like I don't know, I feel like we have a good time. People like Brent, Wrench, etc. And if you don't get mentioned, it's not because I don't like you. It's just because in the interest of time.
No,
it's so
because of that. No, I'm kidding.
amazing.
Yes,
Anchorman, cheese stream. Come on,
Cheese
legendary
stream.
comment.
Oh,
We're still working on it.
We are fans of you guys, but yeah. Again, watch party I think was really when we started to bring in a concrete community every week. Continuing with the interviews, those are always fun. We did try to do like a little bit of variety videos in between those weeks too. I think we had like we talked about the comics and did some figure reviews and stuff. And then so yeah, then we had a bunch of people on every week. Like actually, I'm looking at now, it's kind of crazy. Actually, I
It
forgot
was the
about some of these.
summertime, so we were all more.
It was summer, right? That's right too. And yeah, so then more watch party, more interviews. And then I started to kind of branch off a little bit, not like so if you guys can't tell, I'm a big Spider-Man fan. I think that's like, I don't know if I need to necessarily say that. But I would say you guys are too, but I don't know if like
not nearly as much as you.
Yeah.
So I think we were kind of thinking like, again, we want to bring in more fans of all different types of things. So then I think again we started to kind of like do our own kind of not necessarily like niche like interest, but kind of like stuff we were more interested in than the others kind of thing.
Just saying, interrupting the pod. You can leave this in the pod. I
Okay.
saw that Kyle Katarn, Star Wars YouTuber, liked our tweet. Liked the tweet I sent. So that's might
All
reach out
right.
to him. Get him on the pod.
Twitter.
Look out for that.
Yeah. For people who don't know, we're on Twitter and Instagram as well.
Is that actually Kyle
I would
Katarn?
say
Sorry, I
who
love that.
runs the Twitter primarily? Because I would say I run the Instagram.
Me and
primarily.
Levi. I use
I
the
tweet,
Twitter
yeah.
often, but yeah.
I don't like Twitter at all, so I actually hate it. But I am the one who's usually on the Instagram.
Bro, we might collab with Kyle.
Sorry,
guys. This
we'll
is
talk about it.
literally it's happening live. It's just the interactivity, the connectivity
Yes.
of like some of these communities, and I think it's relevant to what you're talking about because you're talking about with
No,
the
yeah.
Spider-Man community. And
Yeah.
it's so cool that because of you guys, because of the audience, you've given us some sort of platform to connect to other
Literally.
people. To
Literally,
then,
100%, yeah.
it's just super.
We've like met so many people in a year. Like we got to really think
Definitely.
about that. Like it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, so many like
Um,
inspiring people too.
and then,
that
like,
it's
I would
just,
say
I never would
also-
have talked to otherwise.
That's right. Straight up, just making friends a little bit too. I would say,
Certainly with the Hollow Knight
especially in my case. And yeah, Hollow Knight Marauders. Mike. I love Mike.
I still Star Wars Santa and I.
Rampage of
we still-
Grogu, shout out.
Brent, dude. Brent.
channels.
Brent is
Everyone who's been on.
he's
And
everyone. I mean, sometimes you don't always keep a consistent conversation going with somebody, but I would say for a lot of people, we definitely, I would say,
Gibbs, love that guy. We
Yeah,
pulled him out of the gutter.
well, yeah,
Who's
Gibbs.
Gibbs?
Gibbs,
Who what was he before us?
Gibbs was a freaking rant. No, I'm kidding. We love Gibbs.
Yeah, and professional Bad Batch watcher Gibbs. He's in cold storage right now, waiting for season 2.
Yeah, we have him hooked up.
We
He's
pulled
on
him out
low
for
power
that
mode.
that Hayden Christensen video and put him right back on ice.
That's right. Actually, I don't know if we said this, but I don't know if people know this, but Dylan and I live in the same town. I'm not gonna say the town.
Yeah,
But we knew each other from high school. So
Yeah,
that's
right.
how.
Not some randos.
That's
You made
about
it
it.
48 minutes into this anniversary podcast.
I know. I don't know
There's-
why I mentioned that. I should have mentioned.
There's
that
your
at the
little
beginning.
tidbit for you.
Levi
yeah.
and I. Yeah, no, he didn't go to our high school.
Oh.
No. But yeah. So again, like I was saying, yeah, I did like one again. This is for a Spider-Man fan series. Again, fan films are like a very big passion of mine. Like I love everyone in that community, and also just like they're the coolest things, because they are the most passionate people. And I can say that even probably more than the studios working on it, on the actual products today. I can probably say that. And
Yeah,
so that was been really fun. Again, if you guys want to jump in with anything, please do. But
Yeah, well, I was just gonna. This was also the era of the Loki and Bad Batch back to backs.
right.
So we were doing our Wednesdays streams were primarily just talking about Loki
Loki, yeah,
and sometimes Bad Batch, and then we would do a watch party for Bad Batch.
for a Bad Batch. Correct.
Yeah, so that was kind of we were sort of popping off there.
Yeah.
And people seemed to be into it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Because Loki and Bad Batch were two such big shows, like for each
Running at the
fandom, I
same
guess.
time. Yeah. I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
think that Cad Bane video might be still the best video we've done.
I love that video. Yeah,
It's
Johnny
like
predicts the Cad Bane.
it's such a
Oh
good video.
yeah, that
Yeah.
clip was insane.
Yeah, you clipped it so well when
Yeah, that was fun.
and I
Dude.
realized like half a second before everyone else, and I'm just like, "Ooh!" and everyone just starts losing it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's such a good video.
Dude, that's
It's
right. I
good.
literally called it while we were watching the episode. That's so funny. Yeah,
Right.
that's
It's a
definitely
good
one of the
video.
best videos,
good
or one of my favorites.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that was such a
No, that
crazy
was a lot of
moment,
fun.
dude. Oh my god, that literally gets me excited now. Anyways, yeah, okay. So then I think again doing little more Spider-Man things here and there, with some creators. And then Levi, we started a new show that we don't know what we're doing with it exactly. We want to keep doing it, but yeah, Levi, if you want to talk about that.
The canon catch-up, which unsurprisingly has usually about the least views of all of our videos. More than the Camino theory though, because not
That's
as many
right.
people
Camino
not as-
theory.
not as
What
many
the
people
hell?
read comics, but I'm super passionate about the Star Wars print media, especially the Star Wars comics. I'm really, really into it. I'm reading week to week. I write reviews on Hollow Knight Marauders. And I wanted to share some of that passion with Dylan and Johnny And the biggest reason why it doesn't come out as often as it should is just because of time restraint for
It's
these
hard
guys
to read comics and then
to
talk
read
about it
comics.
and
It's
on a
literally just
consistent
that.
schedule. Yeah.
And I know like sometimes I know a few of you out there like Magic Fire like ask me whenever big comic stuff happens. I see you in the comments being like, Levi, did you see this? And usually the answer is yes. I am very well caught
Levi,
up.
if you can't tell, right behind him, he's got a lot of books.
Big book
A
guy,
lot of
yeah.
books.
I just don't.
Probably all of them.
I know that the larger audience isn't always interested in that because it's pretty like on the big scale, it's pretty niche compared to how many people
I
in
guess
general
thing.
are just
Right.
interested. And so we don't talk about it as much, and that's just unfortunately the reality. But I know, like, if you ask me the Discord question about comics, I
Right.
will respond.
Well, it also
Um,
comes up when someone has like a canon question about like, has this ever happened? Like,
I still always want to talk about like yesterday. Speaking of our friends at Bro Axiom, they were doing a charity stream for Make a Wish. They had Charles Soule on, writer,
Mhm.
Star Wars writer, and
Mhm.
at a certain donation limit, he revealed a fun thing about the upcoming Crimson Reign. And he's like, one of the issues is the Knights of Ren pulling a heist on Vader's castle, and I'm just like,
Whoa.
hell
Yeah,
yeah,
I
dude.
think it
Whoa.
sounds awesome.
I'm
That's
just like,
actually cool. I didn't know that.
like,
Damn.
yes,
Wow.
I love stuff like that, and like what's happening, like this last issue with Leia and Kira. Like, I could just go on and on about how great Star Wars comics are right now,
That's really
and
cool,
how great they
actually.
are. The canon comics are in general, and that's just me.
Wow.
And that's why that show exists purely because of I just wanted to put some of that out there, and hopefully it will continue. Like, it's not canceled or anything. Like, it's just purely a time constraint.
Hiatus, yeah. Yeah.
And it's whenever they have time to read. Currently, we're on Kanan. Whenever we have time to read that, that is when that will come. But yeah,
Right.
that's just something I want to do, and that's just a passion that I have. And so I mean, there it is. That's really all you
And
can say.
I think we will try to do more of that content as well because I know people enjoy it. Again, I know it's not like a majority of our viewers, but I think it's a thing that I think we definitely want to bring in more comic fans because I think it's again,
Definitely, yeah.
Levi is very passionate about it, and
I
we
feel
want
like
to.
you skipped over the first Battlefront stream where, "Are you a baby?" Really is
That's
like
right.
No,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah,
That's right.
We
Where
haven't
did
got there yet.
where did we have that? No, that's
Yeah,
later.
that's later.
I guess
That's
it's after
later.
the.
Yeah, that was like a
We're
month
looking.
ago.
We're looking. I'm trying to.
Yeah.
try
I'm
to
sorry.
remember.
I'm
No, don't
sorry.
worry about it.
You're
But what
screwing
did
it up,
happen
man.
was Bad Batch ended, and we did that watch party, and
That's
you know
right.
those were fun too because we were having a lot of people come on, and it was
It
we were
was so
able to
fun.
talk to you
I
guys
think
live,
that was
and we should
again
do that
some of
more.
the funnest times I think I've had on the channel.
Right.
Was
Most
with
fun
those.
is grammatically correct. You know.
Most
Funnest,
fun.
yeah.
Sorry.
And then it kind of, another lull period when there's no one there, but we filled the air. Like you did a Lotus interview, the first Lotus interview, which was a lot of fun. The No Way Home trailer came out. We did a reaction to that.
Yeah, that's right.
And we were talking. I think those are mostly unlisted, or they got copyright claimed because we Icarused it. We flew a little too close to the sun.
With
But we talked
what,
about
the
No
reaction?
Way Home. No, not the reaction. The we did live streams around it.
Yeah, those got
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
forgot.
God. We
You
deleted
forgot
those.
because they got
We-
erased.
We had to
Yeah.
delete those. Or actually, I mean,
Right.
we had to delete those. But anyways,
Yeah, and so it kind of, I don't know, we came down, we did some reviews here and there and theories. There was a lot of news, like speculation about Book of Boba Fett and stuff, just all the things we're looking forward to.
yeah.
Woof Woof Wolf was a really fun, that's one of my favorite podcasts we've done. We had him
Love
on
Dylan. He
a
is
month ago.
fantastic dude.
Other Dylan, Sheev the Wise, also good.
Yeah, there's been 3 Dylans, including me so far.
Star Wars friend. Love him. Great guy.
And if I may cut in, as of recording this, we would hope to have, because we're talking about streams, and you reminded me, we would hope to have this coming week some sort of stream during the Disney Plus Day. It is
Oh yeah.
currently undefined, but this Friday, November 12th, I know at least I will try to be doing some
I'll
sort
be there.
of stream.
Yeah.
We gotta
We'll probably do a
talk
watch
about
party.
it because
Yeah.
to cover the news, and I just wanted to put that out there for
Yeah.
the viewers. If you've made it this far, you're probably a loyal viewer or try to show up, and that's going to be a pretty big day. And so
That'll be fun. Get
I
your
would like-
popcorn.
yeah, get your popcorn because I think we'll try to live stream
Right.
our
So
next
you
big live
mad-
streaming event.
You Mad Lads did a Visions watch party, which I was like, I'm not staying up for.
oh my God, we
Visions.
did all of it.
Yeah, that
Yes,
was
we did.
crazy. And I mean, it was Visions was great, and I feel
That
like
was
it's a little
that's our
underrated. But full watch party. It's a long time.
It's 3 hours.
that's our
Yeah.
longest video by far. Sorry, I think I got muted by accident. Yeah,
no
that's our
problem.
longest video by far. It was a very late night for me, but I think it was worth it. I enjoyed it.
Our
Again,
reaction to Ninth Jedi alone was worth it. We were
Yeah,
just losing.
Visions should have been weekly. But
Yeah,
that's all.
I agree.
That's
Bro,
another matter.
when Margrave Juro busted out and he chopped that man in half, we were just over the
Yeah, that was insane.
we were just absolutely
But then
mind
this what's Disney Plus thing?
yeah, the
we were
Disney
watching?
Plus desync.
It's-
I know later on it's so bad. He's muted.
It stopped working when
That's Sony. That's Amy Pascal taking him out. She's got him.
it stopped working when we watched that episode, and I was so bummed about it. But again,
From there, though, we did our first Battlefront 2 stream, which was a lot of fun, and
That
we're
was fun.
definitely that.
it was
that-
no hold on, it was highly requested.
It was, yeah.
By one man, but still highly requested.
Every video.
No, I
And
mean
you-
we've been wanting to do that for a while.
Hey,
No,
and you-
yeah,
so,
don't
you
do
know-
that, don't
You know who you are.
is our first one. We definitely want to do more gaming streams in the future, especially
Yeah.
when Rise of Skywalker, or not Rise of Skywalker, the Skywalker
No, I
Saga.
can't. I can't
comes
wait for
out.
episode 9 to come out.
Yeah, that's gonna be so high. Like the episode 9 game.
When more games start rolling around, we're definitely gonna cover
Um,
them. Like I want to do, Skywalker Saga. Can't believe that game hasn't come out yet.
Mm.
When Spider-Man 2
think-
comes,
think
definitely
that-
I'm doing probably. I might even do a let's play of it, dude. I don't know. I want to go.
Yeah,
Oh,
Guys, I
yeah,
think
but,
that Rey's gonna be a Palpatine. I don't know.
yeah. There's theories about that, but I don't know.
might be.
But yeah, so I mean, we're kind of in present day now. From there, I mean, that was a month
Pretty-
ago. Was our
pretty
first
much.
Battlefront stream.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we're looking forward to the future. But that's kind of the 1 year recap. It was a wild ride, and here's to another year, I suppose.
I just realized that this definitely
And
is
many
the
more.
anniversary. I love
it is
that.
the anniversary. Yeah.
Wait.
Ian.
It's the
I've been
anniversary.
saying that. Have you guys not?
I
haven't
didn't
picked
pick
up
up
on that
on that.
either.
Look
I
at
love
the title
that.
of this StreamYard.
Yeah, it's the anniversary. Here we are.
Oh,
Here we
Yeah.
are. And,
wait.
and it's definitely going to be the title of the video. And look how
Yes.
dumb I'm going to look.
Oh, I
This
just
far in.
realized that. All right.
So, all new
My bad.
nerds. You know, I don't like
and we're
calling the
here
people
now.
that.
And we're.
I don't like
and
people
we're-
calling the people that watch us
No,
fans
they're
because
not
they really
fans.
aren't. Because like we watch a lot of, or we interact and we watch a lot of the people that watch our stuff.
No.
But thank you,
They
all
are-
of you.
they're-
This
they're
isn't the
our
outro.
people.
We still got more. But I just want to put in a real
From the
thanks to
nerd.
all of you that watch and interact, because without you guys, all the nerds doesn't happen. And well, it might, but we don't get to do half the things that we enjoy doing.
No. No.
And I don't know. I don't regret anything. This 1 year has been lots
Yeah.
of fun. It was kind of
A
a
lot of fun.
pandemic response, I guess, as well, or
Yeah.
eventually. Yeah. And
Mhm.
so
And now
Yeah,
we're at
here
the
we
point
are
where
now.
I'm in about 1 month's time. I'll be there in person.
yeah, and that's a whole thing too. Like we would have
Besides
never
that-
met Levi
Yeah,
regardless.
we made
Never would have met
friends. Just-
Levi.
Good.
And now he's coming too.
Yes.
Our neck of the woods, and we're
Yes,
gonna have
blank.
some
You almost,
fun.
you almost said the place. Blank.
And we're gonna. Yeah, I know. Careful. We're gonna
Yeah.
watch No Way Home together, and we're
Yeah,
very
it's gonna be
excited. We're all very excited. It's gonna be such a cool experience. I can't wait. But
So I have
yeah.
a wheel for you guys, and this wheel has been
And,
Oh,
but
yeah?
we haven't done a wheel in a long time.
recent questions from you guys, but also questions I've just sort of seen floating around in the past that I decided to add that I thought we might have some good commentary on. So I'm gonna spin this wheel.
I know one of them is from Jeremy.
And maybe we'll get to all of them. Maybe we'll just get to some of them, but I don't know. I think there's some fun questions here.
Oh, I
so-
just had to say. I'm trying to think if I have anything else to say. Yeah, I mean, again, this year has been I did not imagine. I can say that with confidence. I did not imagine like the channel to where we are now. I did not imagine this going this well. Like
Oh yeah,
again,
definitely.
the amount of people we've met and interacted with, and I would say I think we can all say this, but I would definitely have found more friends through it too, which
Right.
is
Yeah. 100%.
so cool. And
And friends in each other, just like Kingo.
and
Taking it back.
friends in each other. Yes, Dylan and I have become better friends, I would say, and
100%,
obviously
yeah.
Levi and it's been again, I if you told me that this would this would be where we're at in a year. I wouldn't believe you. It's been seriously insane. We're almost at 1K. We hope to hit it by the
Almost
end of
there.
the year, but it is what it is. But it has been a ride, and we want to thank each and every one of you for subscribing, interacting, commenting, viewing. It means a lot, seriously. So thank you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And let's spin that wacky
All right,
wheel.
what's the first question? There's some goofy ones in here, and there's also some good ones in here.
Goofy.
Oh,
Naka
shoot.
66.
All right, so this is anyone that has an @ was from Instagram.
Yes.
What is your favorite Clone Wars season? I'll start with Johnny.
Oh, I literally just met. I have to say this. I'm sorry. I literally just met Matt and Ashley yesterday, and it was a fantastic experience. They're the nicest people, and
Matt
literally,
Lanter,
literally,
Ashley Eckstein,
Matt, yes,
Anakin and Ahsoka.
Anakin and Ahsoka
Those
from the
don't
Clone
know.
Wars. Sorry, to specify further. 13 years in the making. Anyways, was great. I am a big Clone Wars fan. If you guys didn't know. Favorite season. Oh, that's very difficult. I mean, again, I know everyone's like, "Oh, season 7," but I don't think season 7 is the best season. It has
No.
some
not.
of the best arcs for sure.
It's not the best season though.
I would probably say I'm flip-flopping between 5 and 4 and 5.
Yeah,
Pick
that's
one.
about where I land.
I would.
I have an
I
answer.
gotta really think about this. 5, I think. Yeah, wait. 5 was right before they
5
moved to
has
Netflix.
Yep, that is 20
Okay,
episodes.
5. Season 5.
For
A
me,
lot of great moments.
season 2. Season 2 is my favorite.
Season
season.
2, good
Yep.
season. Got some
Yep.
solid episodes.
I
in
mean,
there.
I personally, I think like first season of Clone Wars gets clowned on way too hard.
Yeah, it does.
Second season, I mean, it's got your introduction to the Mandalore stuff. You got with Pre
Oh, that's
Vizsla,
right.
Duchess Satine. You have the second Battle of Geonosis, which is the only like 6-part arc that ever made it into the show, even if it was like tangentially. I don't know,
Alright.
like something about season 2.
I gotta look.
You got the bounty hunters with Cad Bane, man. Cargo of Doom is such a good episode. Cad Bane is just killing it. Boba Fett comes back. Like season 2, man. That was just like because having watched it live, that's when I was thriving as a Star Wars.
Yeah.
Clone Wars
We
goes
were all
hard.
watching it.
I'd say I'm a season 5er through and through. I mean, just like the Wrong Jedi, like that whole arc.
Yeah,
Everything with
Ahsoka's.
Ahsoka is just. I mean, it's
Oh,
her whole like
I know why season
kickoff to
5
her
is my
story.
favorite. Yeah, it's the introduction of the beloved
Meeber.
Meeber Gascon.
Meeber Gascon.
So that's a big reason.
I'm
too, but
sorry,
yeah,
season 2
is great.
just has its certified bangers, man.
No,
Season 2 is a
literally
solid season,
like yeah, season 2 is probably
Like
my
Zillow,
second or third
Zillow
favorite.
Zillow Beast, Grievous Intrigue, man.
Zillow
With Eve
Beast.
Koth, like you got Cut LaQuaine in that. Like it's so
season 1 is Grievous's lair, right?
yeah. Season 1 is Grievous. I
All
mean,
right,
season 1 has
that's one of my
season
favorites.
1.
Season 1 has
some
bangers
bangers.
too.
But
Yeah.
but it has some. But it has some of the few stinkers in Clone Wars. Season 2,
For sure. Yeah.
I swear to you, all bangers.
Season 2
I'm
is
due
good.
for a rewatch.
I know I am too. I'm trying to think of like what arcs were in what seasons, but I think it's 5. I think my answer is 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Spin that wheel.
On to the next speed round, baby. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh,
There.
God.
All right. So, what has been your favorite show / movie or project to cover in the past through this past year?
Speed round.
Dylan, go first.
My Mando, 100%. Just like Mandalorian has been my favorite thing, and I'm so excited for Book of Boba or that era stuff to cover again when it comes to Star Wars.
My answer is probably going to be eventually Book of Boba because it'll be the first like live action Star Wars thing I will have covered with you guys. But as of right now, my answer is Loki because between our coverage and our going on Jedi Jive, and for me, I got a lot of like I predicted a lot of the stuff, and it's a fun feeling to be right, but also just the banter we would have with both fans and of Loki and with Johnny and I disagreeing about the TVA. I don't know, it was just something really funny about that.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I really enjoyed it. Johnny's some kind of TVA simp.
Whatever, dude.
It was Kang, man. It was Kang the whole time.
This is kind of hard. All right, I want to say like all the fan films that I've kind of covered have been like the coolest to cover.
If you don't say Lotus, I'll be so surprised.
I mean, yeah, like I don't want to just say Lotus. I mean, like I'm like it's like
It's in a
Lotus is
handful,
obviously
so.
the biggest one. Like
I guess
every hour, and then Monster Manhattan too. They like I love all the guys making it and all the people involved. They seriously are like the greatest people. But besides that, I think again like the Bad Batch watch parties were just so fun. So I'd probably say that
Nice.
That bad
All right.
bitch.
the bad
The big
bitch.
bitch. Yeah.
Ticket,
I mean, it's all
ticket,
been fun.
Okay,
It,
tick.
it,
I don't know if I
it-
can
it
do
is
it.
hard
I
to
can do it with my
pick
voice.
one.
Rika,
tick,
tick.
ticket.
Ricky, tick.
Okay.
Ooh, this one's gonna be hard. Favorite
Listen.
channel moment. What has just been your favorite moment throughout? Just like one specific moment. I'm trying to think. This one's tough.
I mean, if we're talking just straight comedy, no offense to you, Dylan, but Johnny just says some of the funniest.
It's true. Yeah.
When I'm
Stuff.
tired,
Like
sure.
he just
Yeah.
says some of the. It's got to be for me. Just some of
It
the
just like it just comes off.
weird
Like,
ass, just like Johnny, like what? Like he just gets me. I was thinking about this one the other day. It's super obscure one, but
Super obscure.
but I bought the Black Series Rise of Skywalker Ray, and when Johnny saw it, he just reacted so like such vitriol. He just goes, "You bought that?" And just like the way he said it has always just stuck with me because he's also
Literally still the only Rise of Skywalker Black Series figure. Well,
still-
besides the older ones, I guess. But
there's a bunch of older ones, but just like because I mean, okay, I don't want to go in on Hasbro right now.
no,
Yeah.
please.
But just like the way that he said that on like a live stream, he's like, "You bought that?" Like just
They say it like
he's
that. I gotta
he's
play
like,
that
"What?"
back. I gotta find it.
Yeah.
But I
One
mean,
of
if we're talking more recent, it's "Hey you baby," or
you
or
baby.
the
Baby.
or the
Hey, you
John
baby.
Camp or the John Campia thing.
Or
because-
John Campy is a good one.
Yeah.
it's like
What
yeah.
one of my favorites, I'd say, was talking about with the Hollow Knight Marauders about like just New England and just like I know it kind of
Yeah.
probably alienated you, Levi, and the fans especially.
Yeah, I mean, I was like,
But we were
"What?"
talking about just like how we went to the same like movie theater, which was we have it in a furniture store for some reason. It's just weird stuff, but it was really cool to get that connection.
All right,
To people around us who we met online, which was super cool.
Yes. Well, okay, so I think literally I would say like oh god, there's so many. I don't know, like yeah, like I definitely agree with what you guys said. I think the cat again we brought it up, but the Cad Bane moment was a good moment.
Yeah,
I
that
think
was
we all
huge.
shared.
Or I mean, even the Luke Skywalker reaction, like when he first came on.
Yeah, but we didn't.
Yeah.
It's Sebastian Stan.
I was gonna
Sebastian
say-
Stan, Luke Skywalker. Oh,
we didn't really share that.
Nope,
as
I'm
much
fine
as-
with it. I'm fine with
yeah,
it.
no, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it.
Stop! That's making me cringe, dude. Stop.
That's great.
But also I would say, I don't know if it's necessarily a moment, but again, like Dylan kind of mentioned, like meeting, like the some people like I got Mike. I literally met yesterday, Jedi Jive, and then the Hollow Knight Marauders. I've
100%.
hung out with them like many times, so they're very great people. They're very nice people.
We'd love
So
to
yeah,
meet more
probably
of yous at
probably
cons
them.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Give her a spin. Why not?
Spin.
Yeah.
Let's see what else she's got for us.
Yeah.
Or he.
What does
Why gender it? Why
You
gender?
did that. You did that.
Anchorman.
Anchorman. This one comes from our Discord. If you're not in our Discord, that's always in the link in bio. What kind of positive message do you want for people who support you? So I guess which positive message are you trying to get at? there?
Kingo.
The Kingo
Can I?
message.
Do you want me to? Okay. Literally, just talk about what you love, dude, and
Go and do
people
it.
will find you. And that's exactly what happened with us, I would say. So,
Yeah, dare
Okay.
I say, it's not about fighting what we hate. It's about saving what we
oh
love.
no, oh no, he's
She,
pulling up the quotes.
yeah, I gotta. I mean, no, I mean, it's really. I mentioned the Kingo thing at the beginning for a reason. Like that was ultimately the message that I think we want to spread is not one of hostility, but just like if we don't agree, like we don't gotta fight about it. But
Yeah.
but we love sharing our passion
Because
for-
we have such differing opinions, and I want to fight them. And, well, again, all
I mean, we
notifications
actually
still happening.
We
still
do have
happening,
different
but-
opinions. We just don't fight about it.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
I feel like it's not like we actually do all agree. We have very different
Well, I mean,
opinions
again,
about.
the
some of
cage
the stuff.
match is happening. But,
Yeah, it is
Oh
happening.
yeah.
You know. so-
Johnny, Amazing
where we'll
Spider-Man
settle our
2 is the worst movie ever made.
Oh, that would make him throw hands.
Yeah. John Watts is the best Spider-Man director.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, Dylan, go ahead.
Yeah.
I would say
All right,
for
calm
me,
down.
it's
I'm
sort
done.
of similar to what you said, Johnny, but it's like, and again, this feels weird to say because we're
I
not
got you
like
for
we're not
3 minutes.
All right, Levi. Let Dylan go.
we're not like big or huge or anything, but it's like
No.
we're just three dudes who just talk about Star Wars and
Johnny's
stuff,
pretty
and we
big.
just like, yeah, maybe we just, but I don't know, we
big.
just enjoy doing what we do, and from that we've built such a genuine and cool community and got to speak to so many people. So I'd say if you want to do something, you're interested in doing something, I mean, just look at how our channel started.
Literally,
Just give it a try. Why not?
I
Just
would say
go
I
for it.
waited too long, but just do it now.
Yeah,
Just do it now.
definitely.
Do it.
Just do
Do
it.
it
Yeah,
now.
we're really just Shia LaBeouf. Just do
Literally,
it.
just do it now,
Wow.
and I guarantee you, like, it'll be a very rewarding experience.
Definitely. 100%. Find a friend. Talk about whatever.
Also,
Talk about
specifically in response
whatever.
to that one,
Plastics.
definitely cheese stream. That should be the message.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh.
Here we go, guys. This is gonna be a lightning one.
The C says,
All right,
is
Dylan.
mayonnaise an instrument?
Yes or no, Dylan?
Yes.
Levi? Yes.
Levi.
Johnny?
Did you just? Yes.
All
All
right.
right,
Well,
move on.
you heard it here for. We are probably three of the smartest people in the world. So I mean, if
Absolutely.
we're all, if we agree, if we can agree on that,
Hold on. I
Okay.
just gotta laugh about Levi talking about himself in the third person. Levi, yes.
this
That
one
was
comes
good.
from
That was good.
Spider-Man NYC.
This is, and I think this is a good way to end.
At Jeremy Casamisi. Love that dude.
I think this is a good way to end it.
Goals for year 2.
Yeah.
Why don't we
Dil-
sort of go down the line?
Dilsey,
and-
go
well,
first.
Yeah, I'll start with me. Goals for year 2. We want to get more edited stuff out there. So that means like video essays,
Mhm.
stuff like that. Just more individually, maybe us speaking about stuff that we want to talk about because we don't all share exactly the same interest. So it would be a really cool opportunity to sort of, not do our own thing, but sort of add our own takes and opinions and stuff
Right.
into stuff. And also just like more live streams. I mean, I'm always trying to refine our how our stuff looks and stuff
Right.
like that. So
Yeah.
the visuals. And really just talking to more of you guys. Getting to talk to more of you guys and getting more outreach.
Yep.
Levi, what do you think?
I can agree more. I mean,
I think you took them all, but yeah.
Yeah,
a
I'm
new-
sorry.
a new logo.
Oh.
Yeah. Year 2, we do want a new logo.
Logo, yeah, that'll be done.
Batman Year 2. So, but I mean, really, yeah,
Correct.
the outreach thing. I think definitely the video essay content, but I want to have, and now that we're getting so much more content, I think having one of those streams to bring people on, like the after party sort of deal.
Yeah.
To have just talk in the people's immediate first reactions to stuff. I just love that vibe of like we all just watch this. Usually, it's a cool thing, and we're like, how do we feel? And so that's what I want. I think that's what I want to emulate there from the KRT days. But Dylan really took all the good ones. So.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Well, that's the benefit
and
of
now,
going
and
first.
now it leaves me. I definitely want to do post episode shows. I that was one thing I really wanted to do from the beginning. And yeah, I mean, I want to make I guess this would be sort of in the video essay realm, but I want to make more original content for the channel. Something that could kind of like we could have our own name on, like Canon Catch Up, similar to that. Maybe something different. But yeah, I mean, I hope we hit 1K.
Yeah,
Which
that's
we
We're very
will.
close. We're very
We will
close.
eventually, whether or not we get monetized or not.
We're
Honestly,
inching toward.
it doesn't matter.
It's literally I do not care about monetization. I
not-
will say that I don't care.
Well, we're not going to make any money
Like,
anyway.
we wouldn't make
like-
any money, and there's
Yeah.
3 of us. I don't care about monetization.
Right.
It's literally just a
No.
goal.
Next year when we have 1 million subscribers, you won't be saying that.
Right. Next year, yeah.
And the money.
I mean, I
really
can say more channel growth. I definitely and building our community further. 'Cause it's already great now, but I mean, doesn't hurt to bring in more people.
100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think that's a good way to sort of end it off, I guess. with
Anniversary.
the goals, and we can sort of say our parting words.
Anniversary.
I love
The
that. I don't know how I didn't put that
anniversary.
together.
I didn't either. Levi and I put
anniversary.
it together at the same time. Yeah.
And I had that. I was 3 steps ahead of
Big
you
brain.
guys.
Big brains here,
moves.
guys.
Big brain
yeah.
moves.
Big
Big
brains.
brains.
Anyone wanna? Who wants to outro this one?
I think we can all say parting words and then Dylan just outro.
Yeah, sure. All right, we'll start with
Done.
you then, Johnny.
Okay. Thank you. I think I already kind of said it, but thank you everyone. It has been an extremely rewarding experience for 1 year. I did not think we were going to get this many things. I didn't think like this many things would happen. A lot of good, some bad that happens. But again, it's been met so many people literally, and I would say made a lot more friends through it. Yeah, again, just like we've been interacting with great people, and I hope we get to do that more in the future. And I hope we get to. I've seen comments with other people, and it actually have really kind of touched me. But I would say literally, if you guys have any interest in doing stuff like this, definitely do it. Again, it's the most rewarding thing. And I can't recommend it enough. It's just fun. It's just fun, and just literally just talk about what you love, and I guarantee you people will, with those interests will find you.
So cool.
Yeah.
It's definitely like, even if we don't have 1 million subscribers, it doesn't matter, because the fact that anyone at all is listening and that cares at all,
Yeah.
it's just so freaking cool. And the fact that
is.
especially just that any sort of community has welcomed any like our opinions at all, it's just really cool to me, and it's all thanks to you guys. Like, there's no, it really, it doesn't matter if you guys are watching. So the fact that you guys are watching, that's really all you can say right now, is just thank you. Like, I hope
Thank you.
I hope you stick with us, because we are having such a fun time making content.
Yeah, a lot more coming our way and coming your way for all the nerds.
We have so much content to cover in the future, though, too. Like next year is gonna be insane.
It's going to go
so
nutty,
much.
as the kids
It's
say.
gonna go.
Nutso bongo.
It's a nutso bongo.
Nutso bongo. That's my.
Bongo.
You know what? That's my favorite channel moment. Nutso bongo.
The time you
That
said
wasn't a
nutso
channel
bongo.
moment. That was a outside of the channel moment. Brought into the channel.
Would you say it's a Levi moment?
It's a Levi moment.
It's 100% a Levi moment.
100% a Levi
edit
moment.
that photo.
Certified Levi moment.
Certified Levi moment.
It's that gif of you doing the dance. Yeah.
I was kind of the Waldo eyes. But...
Oh, that's fine. All right, sorry, Dylan, go ahead.
Yeah, we've been going for a while, but yeah, just couldn't say it enough. Thank you very much for watching. We met so many cool people through this, and there's going to be meeting very more, and we're going to be doing many more videos.
That still wasn't
that's a thing people say. Trust me,
it's not.
That's a thing I say.
Okay. Well.
But yeah, so hopefully this was an opportunity to sort of learn a little bit more about us if you didn't know us already, or maybe it's your first time watching and it's a weird spot.
This is your first video.
Kind of a cool spot to jump in.
Thanks. Yeah.
I exclusively talk about Kingo. That's all I do.
Yeah. We're very prepared for the future. So yeah, I'll end it there. Thank you guys for watching so much. This has been the All Nerds Podcast. I don't know what number it is, so sorry about that.
35. 35. This is our 35.
All right. Yeah, I'll say. Yeah, I like 35. That's a solid number. And here's to 35 more. See you guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Cheers.
Bye,
Happy
everybody.
anniversary.
Bye.